Here we have... Okay. Now we'll have the sound. Let's... Okay, it works very well. Okay. There's a reason for doing this, and I did several tries now. I did all wrong, so now I just have to do it right, okay? Talk to the depot foreman. With a nice hairdo. Okay, doesn't look very happy with me, okay? This time I goofed on a single signal. I do it right. Why am I doing this particular scenario? I'm doing it because I had a request to the support about blurry textures, and they said make a video with the blurry textures and we'll watch and we'll see what happens. Okay, they want to see a video, so I'm doing a video, and I'm doing more than 2 hours of video, so this one is long, so if you can't bear with me all the way, scroll forward. And now you see me doing everything I want to do. Don't forget to press this 2 seconds. There we are. And reverse it off. And this is I have to do it this way. Okay. It's easier so. And the lights. I think it's the 4th time I'm trying to do this video. Hope it works now. Okay, let's go now. Do the same thing with this one. And as you see, you get instructors to just do everything right if you do this. Don't anything. Don't do it right. We'll see if it works best. And do pass the signals when you're required to. Whereas everything will go wrong with it. Because I have automatic coupling and automatic switches, and that went wrong this time before then. Okay, cold start lock. Yes, that's right. What's wrong here now? Of course, this puzzles me because the marker is behind the reverser, so I sometimes don't see what I'm supposed to do. And I will explain to you later why it sometimes can go wrong. Press the 2 seconds, don't forget that. There we go. Didn't I have to put this off? Should be on off. There we go. Okay. And the lights. handbrake. Oh, if I do anything wrong in this video later, I will have to redo everything. I don't like that, but I will try not to do anything wrong now. Here we go. Waiting for the brakes to come down a bit. Okay, let's go then. And we'll stop here. And as you see, I have most layers. I think I just put away 1 or 2 layers, statics maybe, and well, things that I don't need here. Rail operation trains and so on. Just a few ones. See what happens if I get any blurry textures now. Okay, now we'll put the reversers to reverse and have a look outside. Release the brakes. Hopefully it will start moving. Brakes are on. We just jump out the engine and release the handbrake. Doesn't move, so we're all right. It will be a disaster if the train starts to move by itself. Okay. See what I need to do now. Forget, not off, forward. Okay, and now I have okay, we'll see. And I did something wrong this turn here. We didn't go past the signal. So when you're driving, you do go past the signal. I also want to tell you that I'm visually impaired, so that's why I probably can miss things sometimes, the text and so, and have problem to reach this. So I use the keyboard and the mouse as much as possible, and not only the controller, because it's easier. So I had to go past this one and past the other one. Because it won't work if you don't go past this one. So I have to really go this way, so I have to brake here. So now we're well past it. Okay, change ends. Past the signal. Yes, we have. When you look immediately when the pulse is green, and I have automatic switches, so they switch to the right track. That's also because I'm visually impaired. See, I have trouble doing the right switches on the map, so it's easy to do it this way. Okay, shut down, we have it, and press it once more, and there you go. Put this one in off, and put off this one there, and now I have to switch off the AWS too. I do that. Where is it? There it is. And the change lever. So there we are. Move over to the other cab. Okay. Now find out to close the doors. There. No further Texas yet. We'll see what happens when you come to port side. Okay. And here we are again. Doing it all over again. This one. And I do that one too. And the key. And that one. And the... Well, safety first. You need the lights. Okay, train brakes running. And everything's right away, as they say. The brakes are releasing. So I put this way. It will soon release. See what happens. Yes, it works perfectly. Okay. I wonder if it would work better now than before, because something happened after I did this scenario the first time. Now you're going on the right track even. Okay. Here comes the oil train. As you see, I have that layer on. Good. This one works without blurry textures. I will tell them which layers I put off. We'll see what happens. I should have put them on, but now they're off. Okay, I do it this way. And if it works, well, the request is closed. Okay, you probably have to turn again, I think. Turn around or change cabs, because this doesn't look like a line. No, you see? And as you see, I don't overdo the speed. Especially I won't do it with the train. This is siding, so I will probably stop here and change hands, and after the signal, so things don't go wrong. See? Okay, here we are. Oh yes, that's right. Once again, it's becoming a habit, you know. And you may hear on my way of speaking that I'm not English, of course not. I'm Swedish. If this is about a bit north of the middle of England, I'm a bit north of the middle of Sweden, so I could say I'm in the Swedish version of this country. So I don't handle in the English language as good as the natives do. Most Swedes speak fairly good English, and I'm trying to do my best. Okay, change this one to you can say that the AWS is an optional extra. So now we have to go to the other side. Close the door. Which is a bit tricky sometimes. You have to be on the right spot to close the door. So sometimes you just close the door and jump out at the same time. Okay. I think this is when we actually go out of the yard here. Okay, once again the levers, and this one too, and the B button for the, and now I have to do something more, put this key in, here, now, and now comes the lights. Did I have only one light on? Oh dear. Yes, I did. It worked anyway. Okay. Prepare to move. And now I'll put the instrument lights on too. Last time I drove here I had trouble with the brakes releasing, but as far as I've driven now it works well. And now we'll go to the Parkside Colliery to pick up the train, I guess. And now I can put up some speed. Just for not getting it wrong, as the scenario doesn't tell me, oh, I'm going too fast. As the scenario doesn't tell me to use the local brakes, I don't go and do that. But in this situation you could use the local brakes because they're faster. And also it's, if you want to start up a train, you can hold it with the local brakes and release the other brakes so they won't release so slowly, but that's another thing. We do it the way it's supposed to be here, with only the train brakes. And now, when I only have a locus, I can speed up a bit. As you can see. But not too much, you know. There. Oh yes, now I think there's... Could there be some blurry textures there? Let's see. No. I thought it was, but... It was alright, okay. Looked like the loco had blurry textures. Just because I'm speaking, I do everything wrong. Okay, now we can release the brakes again. Try 1. Going upwards a bit, I can try 3. Yes, I'm visually impaired, and that's why I always use the HUD. Because either I wouldn't see the right signs. If you look at the signs there, they're not too good, I don't see them. And there we have a 20, so I'm a bit warned, so I will try the right speed. As you see, I didn't pick up too much speed because I know things will happen. So we'll just slow down then. You definitely can't rush this train. You have to be careful with it. It's like driving an old tractor. Looks like we have the right speed now. So as I said, I don't remember what I said before. I maybe mentioned that I didn't have as long hair as the foreman in the 80s. In the 80s I had my first job. This is supposed to be 86, and I actually traveled this route in 82. Can you believe it? I traveled from Glasgow down to Preston. I stopped at Oxenholme and went to candle of the Windermere branch to, well, we were two of us. We went to the pub outside the station, and we went to the Cumbria Steam Gathering. It's a gathering on the field with steam engines and rollers and tractors and everything. Anything on steam. Fairgrounds, engines, and so on. This was fun. So I actually have been here. I've been to the Losses, past Carlisle, I've passed all the stations here, past Crewe, and stopped at Oxenholme, and then went down to Preston, changed train to Preston, and went all the way to, I think we changed train there actually. Yes, we did. But I'm not sure. We could have gone all the way to. It could have been that I went on a local train. So that's what we went to Carnforth too. Yes, I remember that now. So I must have taken a local train. 101 maybe, or 108 or something. I don't remember. But I may remember the Mark II and the Mark III coaches, the coaches, and so on. Okay. Finally, I guess we came to Euston and London. Before we went up the East Line through Peterborough, Doncaster, and Newcastle, and all the way to Edinburgh. Well, it's blurry, but this can be because it's passes. You can look inside. We have blurry textures. Yes, we have blurry textures. Okay, now it starts. Okay, now the blurry texture started when it came on the main line. Okay, and that probably is because of the other trains. And I have to be careful here. We have a yellow, but we have a 30. We'll see what happens. Well, anyway, probably is a switch here. Could it be? No, no switches. Now I can see. Actually, I've been in England, going on the rails here, all the way up in Scotland, up to Carlow-Cash, and of course Inverness and so on. Okay, let's pick up the speed a bit. We have some 1 mile before 50. I don't think we'll have the 54 because we have a yellow light later. So I think there is a switch somewhere there. Okay, it's downhill, so I have to brake. Still yellow, so I think something will happen up there. Probably we're entering the colliery, so we'll see. Okay, we still have the thing. It went blurry when those two trains passes, and then it's blurry all the way. Okay, that's a message to the support. Yes, it's red. That's why. See, I'm not good. I don't rely to my sight on the signals, so I use the HUD just to be aware that I have to slow down. So I'll keep it on 30 and stop slowing down, I think. And I guess this is the way to do it with this train because it brakes so slowly. You just wait and see when we have the coal wagons, and they're loaded too, so man, we will have trouble. Yeah, we go down to lower speed. Just to be careful. Well, that fast train didn't come too far. It had to stop here. Okay, probably crowded at the station up ahead, I guess. Because this is not the station, I believe. No, it isn't. It went yellow. Okay, that's good. Oh, we don't have to be much in a hurry. Wonder what... Yes, it's some interchanges here. Maybe it stops for me because I have to do something here, I think. Yes, I'm going across here. So I made it stop, okay. Little me made the whole fast train stop. That's nice. No, that's not nice for them. They won't be too happy. That's the way. I think I'm going around here. Yes, I am. Okay. So it will start. It will accelerate when I'm off the trails here. I won't hurry before them because I won't. There's a 15 here. And then it's a 20, and then it's yellow, and then it's red, so, well, just take it easy. Okay, now they can go by behind me when I'm off the rail here. There's another one, and you see it's blurry. Okay. So it happened about here, okay. Goldbone, okay. I have to remember that. Goldbone. Do I have anything to write on? By itself, as long as I acknowledge the AWS. So the message to the support is it started at Crewe. And here we go right down there, okay? Still blurry textures, okay? Let's hope I can make this all the way. Now we have to stop. Oh, over there. Stop. Better to stop early than don't stop at all. I did definitely not want to do as bad here, you know. Well, I got the green now, so it's alright. But the next one is red, so this one is red. No, it's green. Okay. Because you see the signal, it's a switch signal under, so it's green. Okay, that's good. Now the signal is red. Okay. And I probably have to stop before that signal, I think. Yes, that's right. See that on the red dots on the HUD above there. Alright, that's why I'm going off on the siding here. I probably will go backwards later on. I don't know. Or coupled to this train. Yes, there's a train there. I don't remember what happened before, though I've driven it before. But it looks like a train up above. See? No, there's no train there. I was wrong. Something else I saw. My badass is fooling me. Okay. Just stop here then. I have to change energy, I guess. I made it this way, this far. Okay. And the race. There you go. I forgot the throttle again. So. And key. And the AWS. Change hand lever. So. Go to the other seat. Okay. And look at how blurry it is. But even though blurry, everything else works. Ah, did it stop now? Not yet. It's almost not blurry. Okay. Something that is good, it's not blurry inside. That would be worse, you know. And try it without the AWS now. I must key to. Oh, I forgot that. standard lights. Yes, it's much easier with the commuter trains because then you have automatic taillights. But this is the old school. And there we go. Wait for the brakes. And we have green. Look at the brakes now. They don't release properly. But I can drive. Try again. Now I have to use the overcharge to make them release. Now it works. Okay. Not too fast. Now they work properly again. Sometimes they stop. Okay. Yes, that's right. But I won't get any additional points. I can do it this way. I put the EWS on when I drive this train. Here comes the train. Okay. I just make a toot for the road. It's a local road, but anyway. This is something I haven't done yet, loading code, so I hope soon I will try to do that too. Okay. Easy now. And there we have it. Try to put it to 0. Okay, now we have a lot of pressure in the pipes too. Okay. Make it this way then. The key. No. Yes, that's right. Of course, the key. And the lever. Set the train brake to release. That's right. And brake again. still blurry, you can see that, yeah. But wave rate is alright. Not very good. Okay. Are the wagons blurry? Yes, they are. Wagons are blurry. Everything's alright here. So let's go. On the other side. 100, end I mean. Okay. Now I don't think we have to do anything until Warrington. Okay. The class 08. The key. Yes, I have to put that on too. Okay, as I don't know how to stop this recording going, I just, you have to bear with me for a little while. I will soon come back. once again. Sorry for that delay. I'm not very handy with recording as I only have the Xbox and using Twitch on a PC and no other device, so I'm not familiar with if I stop the recording what will happen, so I just keep on, and you have to bear with me if I make pauses. Just scroll ahead then. Okay, now let's hopefully release the brakes. This is where it got tricky the time before. It was hard to release the brakes. Here it comes. It takes a while. Seems to go like it should do. Okay. Now we'll soon be moving, I think. Okay, they're slowly going down. Here we are. The brakes are released. And this is when you have to be careful and you have to wait on the brakes. Don't hurry. Don't go too high on the throttle. It doesn't matter if it gets a bit yellow if you're not too high. Okay, we'll have it go like this. Green, so I hope we will make it now. Do we have a... yes, we have a red. This is one of the places I goofed before. Just take it easy now. Just now, brake. And it's still blurry, okay? It is blurry now. And I have to stop. No, it's green now, so good. Maybe because I have waited a while doing other things around here. And I didn't have to wait here then. This was good. So, let's get it's green. station. And this is not a stop sign. And it's still red up there, so I have to take it easy. Hello people. At Warrington. No, not Warrington. That's another place here. Newton the Willows it was. Okay. There's another one waiting for me. Okay. As it's red up there, I have to be careful. So hello there. After me, loading a new coal train, I guess. Let's see. So I won't hurry. It's so hard to break this thing. See? See how hard this is breaking. Oh, I got the green. Okay, good. Bell here. That's right. Very nice. See, I'm a bit on yellow there, but as long as it doesn't slip. Okay. Now I think now we're down the most difficult bit for the reds. There's a switch here at 20, so I won't accelerate too much. But I can at least make it go up to 20. Smoking here. have it. There comes a 50. So definitely with no go, as I can just keep it down here because I might have to stop later on. See what this one says. Should be a yellow one there. Yes, it is. And now it's green, so that's good. Again, soon enough. I guess that's right. And it's red up there, okay? So now we have to do some braking. Seriously do some braking. rather do this than it's bad. This is why it takes a while. Because I was careful, I get green immediately, so I don't have to brake anymore. Actually, I think I gained the time being careful there. Takes a long time to wait for the brakes. Raise the speed anymore because I guess I have to stop there. Will I? Maybe not. Okay, here we are. Brakes terribly. Careful down there because it looks like a red, but it could be a green, and I might have to call the signal. See, I don't remember what happened. So just take it easy. No, it's green now. It's all green. Good. It's supposed to be green. this one sounds the bell, then I'm alright. Okay. Do a trick. We'll save the game here. So here we are. No, it's all right. The switch signal is right, so it will work. Something I didn't tell you is that I also went later on in 2019. I went from Paddington, London Paddington Station to Windsor, and I went with the 802 to Slough, and from Slough to Windsor with the 165, back with the 165 to Slough, and then back from Slough to Paddington with a class 43. And 2 weeks later, 43s were gone. And now I can see that there's coming a new DLC with the Windsor branch. So I can what do you say? Replay that trip, trying to use 802, I mean. Oh, 165 and class 43, because they all are in that DLC together with the branch. Let's see if we can make it. It would be fun to remember that trip by doing it not in real but in the game. Actually, there is one more route I made in 2017 from Houston to Watford Junction with the overground up, and with I think it was one of the I don't remember 375 or what it is, one of those commuter trains back. And there's a lot of 390s and 220s and so on passing by in a hurry. Could it be a 385? I don't remember. Anyway, and the overground was an older one than in the game. And also I've also traveled the underground. So I've been in Baker Street too, visiting the Sherlock Holmes Museum. What did I do in Waterford Junction? Yes, I visited the Harry Potter Museum. So that's fine. Look, because I'm careful, it went fairly well. And you see, it breaks out terrible. I will see what I will do with it when this year 8. With the Gronk. Taillights to off. Reverser off again then. Huh? Okay. I forgot the throttle again. Don't forget the throttle. It should be like this and nothing else. Okay? Last time I went here I got a surprise. Let's see what I get now. lights to off. Now it's blurry again when I came here. Let's see now, did I make the switches? I may have to go a bit further. I made it again. Forgot to throttle. Okay. After I done this route, I went to the time travel mode to walk on foot at Crewe. The Xbox crashed, but I can use it later on. And let's see, what should we do now then? Yes, this one. Then I did a few trips with another cool train with a 47. Oh, where's... Ah, master key. I don't see the warnings. Talking too much, you know? Here we are. Now, this one. And these ones. Wasn't this switch, it was next switch. Okay, so right. Yes, and then I drove a few other trains, and when I left it on hold, I think I left it on what do you call it? It's a special kind of stopping. I forgot what it's called now. It's not that you switch it off. You can switch off the Xbox without switching off this game. But I shouldn't have done that, I think, because it went too long. So when I started up, next time it was black. And then I switched off the game and started to try to reload it for several times. And even restart the Xbox from ground. Nothing happened. This train that shows when you're reloading, when you're loading the game, it went 1/3 and then was stuck there. So I reinstalled the whole game. It took all night, all evening, all night and all morning to reinstall it again. But it seems to work after that. So hopefully it won't happen again. Because reinstalling is not bad either, even if it takes some time. Okay, to reverse. Yes, it's what they want me to couple up the train. Okay, let's do this way then. And now I'll choose what do you say? A way that I learned from one of the YouTubers. Or maybe it was Matt Middleston even. But if you have shadows on your side, you can use the shadows to see where you're supposed to break the train before coupling. Not always if it works, because the train seems to be in the shadows from the trees. We'll see. Anyway, I take it easy. Nothing to see the shadows. We'll see what happens. That's a bit hard to see. We'll do it this way instead. Easy to couple up when you had sun. Lift this up with the coupling, and now I have to go to the other cab. Switch off the red lights, I guess. start again. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay, and now we have to wait for brakes again. There they go. This is something I encountered. Brakes are a bit reluctant to release. Look, they're going up again. I don't know why. Now it seems to be working. Almost. Okay. I don't know why this happens. Okay, now I forgot the AWS. Let's use that one too. Now it went down to 0 once. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If it doesn't like me overcharging. Okay, latch for siding. How much should we have left? Turn around again. And then maybe go down. Yes, that's right. That's what we have to do. I'm not going too fast. Okay, I need to brake. better sidings to be able to go over to the power plant. Okay. I was braking a bit too much because I wasn't aware what I'm doing. Maybe because it's blurry now. It was blurry, okay. it went on blurry after that, okay. So blurry when I went around the train, and now it's not blurry anymore. Okay. Okay, it looks like it was blurry when I'm doing this. Something is... okay, that's alright. Not more faster than this. This is... where is this? Up to down sidings, okay. Turn around again. And this is the channel, I think. No, it's the river. What river it is, I don't know. I just know there is a river and a channel. Now it stops braking a little better, okay? As usual, I'm careful because I want to brake at the right spot. There's no red light ahead, so it's not too bad. Stop before the switch, so Very good. Nice. Second run. Okay. Couple off the train, taillights. Oh yes, I need taillights again here. So I have to remove it out of the cab. Okay, check the couplings, they're off. Okay. And here we have blur textures again. Okay. As soon as I get out, it looks like it's blur textures. Let's see. Well, as long as they don't affect the handling of the train, it's alright. Hey! Look! Sometimes blurry, sometimes not. Okay, that's almost blurry. It's not too bad. Running. Well, one more go around, couple to the train, and then we're off to the power station. I can release the coal, and that will also take a while. And now we have to be careful because it's a stop here and stop. I don't know what it's called in English. Stop bock it would be called in Swedish. Now we have to do all these things again. There you go. Forgot the throttle again. I guess that's what you will do when you try this again, to forget the throttle. And I know AWS on, so this will... Yeah. Let's check the AWS, is it off? This is the way it should be, okay. Change it. they have a drill going on. The neighbor. I hope you don't hear it. I think my headphone mic is very good and doesn't take up those sounds. And here we go, as soon as they let me do it. Bonk. Come on. Looks like the brakes are starting to be grubby again, but now it works again. Okay. I have to nod them with the release brake some now and then. Oh yes, of course. What am I doing? Nothing. Just twirling around. Okay, here we have the textures. This is not the main line, because there are no catenary here. Able to do a bit extra there just because I had only the locals. Now it starts. Soon have to brake again somewhere around here. A little bit too early. there the signal was so... Okay, it's alright then. Signal somewhere, but I didn't see it. So you see, I could have missed it. That's my bad. That's my bad eyes. There it was. I didn't see that one. That's what my bad eyes fool me sometimes. And I need the... I could have spent there. I didn't. That's good because I must put the gold down. Okay. There it is. There it's coupled. So now I need to set the taillights off, so I have to... What happened? Taillights. Everything's working. brakes are grubby again. Charge them again. Seem to work, but so if you hear me support, just check what's happening to the brakes when they are like this. Because they don't like me overcharging, or what is it? Keeps to noise in the voice now. I don't know why. Well, I have to brake now anyway. Well, we are almost there now. really like this 20 plus 20. It's a very special sound and very special engine. Up to speed where we can. Okay, looks like the brakes are right now. I think. The wrong button. Did I miss the I wonder if I missed the whistle sign there. There was one, I remember now. There it is. Pictures it is. Sorry, support, I forget to go outside to show me where the turret textures are. another sign here. First time I drove where I forgot to use the brakes in time, so I made a terrible curve, but I didn't derail. Braked a bit too much, but we are. This famous signal box with the wrong spelling. Don't know if you have know yet why it's wrong spelled. And this is the curve that I almost derailed. Now we have to make it carefully inside here. Outside, still blurry. When it's blurry, don't think they are. Here the sound is popping too, so looks like the Xbox is working on the edge, but it works. That's alright with me. And now we have to be careful here, because we're supposed to stop. as we're going around, so the distance measuring will increase for a while. It's not called merry-go-round for nothing. Headphones went out of battery. I hope you still can hear me. Sorry. Did they both go off battery? Let's see. You can hear me because I can hear myself now in Twitch, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can hear me. You could hear me all the time. That's good. I have two headphones, one for the computer and one for the Xbox, and both lost batteries. I had to put in a charger on them both. Now it's alright. Now we'll soon stop. I think I'll take it easy here, because we're almost there. Aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, start break now. Look, we're soon there. And I can have lunch after this. I'm getting hungry. This took a while. It did stop, but phew. Okay, now I have to put the speed controls on. Then and this will take time. Oh dear, I was wrong. I did wrong. Engine only and switch it on. And forward and off with the brakes. And there we go. This will take time, so if you want to... Oh, it was green, okay. Some tweaking here and put it on the have it go a bit faster. Okay, there we go. Now we go to 1. And now I'll go outside. Still have the blurry textures. Starting. Unloading. So now it will work. Okay, this will take a while, so if something doesn't go wrong, I'll just keep it like this, and actually I don't have to do anything because it will reload itself. Let's check the process environment here. If this one unloads here, I'm alright. I think you could use one micro, but as I'm not sure I do it like this, as it's instructed like this. There we go. Okay. I'll switch off the HUD just so you can see better. Okay, and I have it this for a while. Oh dear, there goes the mouse. There goes my board. Seems to work very well. Now you can see. Now I'll leave you for a little while. Okay. Now I'm back again. It's good. It was good that it can go on by itself here. Now here it doesn't look like there's any blurry textures. Seemed to have stopped when I started loading. So I put on the... I just check the engines and see what happens here. Because it doesn't look like it's blurry here. Is it? They are. They are blurry. Okay. No. It's not always. Look. When I go back a bit, they're not blurry. This is something to note for the... I can go this way. And if you go this way, it's not blurry. So it's not that bad actually. It works. So that, if you try this test, these don't get blurry. So and this seemed to work very well. Did they? Close? Yes, they did. They're open. Okay. How many have I left? Many. Not blurry here either. No. And that's good. We can go around this way and test. Inside here, nothing is blurry here. I wonder, would it be blurry here if there was two trains, maybe? They get blurry when they move out too near, and the wagons don't get blurry here. Yes, a bit blurry here. Okay. They are blurry. Okay. They are blurry. Not too bad, I think. Here, they're a bit blurry, yes. the locus are blurry only when it's distance. But here they are good. Looks very nice. Here they are not blurry. Okay. Or can you stand to wait when I'm finished here? Hopefully. Or you could scroll to the end. Okay, now I can summarize it. It got blurry when we passed cold... What's it called? Cold ball? Gold boulder? Cold ball. Okay. And then it was blurry on and off, especially when we were at sidings switching, and one time, I think it was Warrington, it went not blurry. So mostly it is blurry, especially when you're on the main line, it's blurry. So other trains probably can. If I had two trains there, it probably would be blurry. So that's my conclusion. When you're alone, not too much, it's not blurry. If there's many trains and many things happen, it's blurry. I think it's that. And I think it's actually a big core feature, like Matt says. Not only the separate DLCs, but I'm hopeful. I think both Just Trains and Dovetail and other developers can solve this problem after a while. I think it's just because most of these people who works with train simulators and so on are used to PCs and not very used to Xboxes, as you don't develop things on Xboxes too much. But as I heard from Matt, there are a few dev kits that you can use. So you have to make the route on a PC system and whatever you have, and then try them on Xbox and see what goes wrong, and then try to make it right. And it looks like it has to do with memory usage, or else it wouldn't crash. It doesn't crash when at first when I drove Crewe, Birmingham and Shap also. No, not Shap. Birmingham and Crewe. Crewe. Crewe Milton Keynes, I mean. At least at Crewe Birmingham, it crashed when I stopped. I couldn't finish anything. Immediately when I had to change power change from electric to diesel in Crewe, everything went wrong and it crashed. But now, when I tried it, it's blurry, but it doesn't crash. And if it does crash, it's after I've done everything. When I'm trying to change to the next route, then it crashes. But it don't crash when you're driving, and it's the same here. It can crash afterwards, but it don't crash when you're driving. I tried Crewe on foot, and then it crashed after driving this. But when I restarted, it worked. But something strange happened. I had to restart it from the ground. There is a special setting in the Xbox where you can make a total restart of the Xbox. Then it worked again. But not with a normal restart. So, hopefully I won't have to restart this now. Yes, I'm waffling around because this takes time. If you're watching me, I need to do something, say something, so you can keep up with it and don't get bored. We haven't. Oh, there, very good. A red light on the back, on the rear. I mean, that's good. Now I'll go over and change, see what happens here. Oh. It struggles on. Is it blurry now? No, it's not blurry. But it gets blurry like this. Okay. So this is something new. Signal here. Okay, let's go back again. If it's 60 wagons, I think. Okay, now the last one is going in here, so not far from finish now. And also, I must say, I'm very impressed by this kind of things. Loading, unloading and so on. I would like to see, like it was in trains, that you can load and unload trailers on trains. Or containers, or timber or something. Okay, I have to go to the engine now. Because now we soon are ready to switch off everything. Yes, here's the last one. Okay. So now we have to, I think, switch off. Or, well, I can do it. I can do a tweak here too. Strange that it doesn't tell me to switch off everything. If it's switch off the slow speed, we see if it's supposed to be doing that here. This is something that I should have done, I think. Should have been marked just after loading and just before loading. Okay, there goes. We're soon there. Having waited this long, so we can wait a little bit more. Waiting for my lunch. think I'll have lamb sausages actually. Fresh sausages, not smoked. Fresh sausages in a frying pan and so on. Broccoli. That's what I have today. I think you British will be familiar with lamb sausages. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to stop here and then stop here and then go switching off the slow speed. That's right. And this one. Okay, and the reverse it to forward and release the brakes. Okay, and now the train will be a little bit. Here it goes. Okay. That's not bad on the red light, the last thing we do. This is the last thing we do. Bad here. We will stop here. And there we go. Thank you. Well, we'll have my lunch break. And off with all the things here. And that one. And there we are. And I had platinum before, so this is what we'll see. Okay. So now I can send this result to the support, and I hope you who are watching had a good time, or maybe got bored. I don't know. Okay, see you later.